This is Jonas Kohn. You're listening to the Pats Cast.
And it's chipped past the defender, back the other way, Fawcett to the slot, centering pass, score! And it's deposited into the back of the net by Chase Eglin, his 8th of the season. Face-off won by Regina. Deschamps at the blue line. Near side, Liam Pugh drags and shoots, scores! My, oh my, shades of Conavadard. What a rocket from Liam Pugh! Now Fawcett at center. Left wing side over the blue line. Plays it across, Clausen indoor. Oh, what a goal! I'm speechless. What a beautiful tic-tac-toe play. Finished off by Zach Lansard, his 17th of the season. And now Saskatoon has possession. Pull for Phil Hooft and a huge hit by Zach Moore. He stepped into him at center ice as Phil Hooft is loading it up as he...
Former Blade Zach Moore steps up and lowers the boom. I hope we still have time to edit the hit of the game.
Cut him off over to Liam Pugh. A pass into the middle, hit a stick. Rebound, Maddox Schultz. Here he is, backhander, score!
Tremendous skill from Maddox Schultz right there, gentlemen. The puck in the middle, and Maddox Schultz just picks the pocket of Hunter Ora, walks his way in, makes a cute little move to the backhand. Connor Bear with a beautiful feed into the high slot. Shea Rollison gets a stick on it, deflects it home. That's goal number 1 in Shea Rollison's Western Hockey League career. Comes on a very, very special evening.
Connor Bear, Connor Bear!
Maddox Schultz from the point, fires a wrist shot, there's a big rebound, Connor Bear jumps on it, puts it home.
Welcome to Pats Cast, the unofficial Regina Pats podcast. It's episode 228. It's February 8th, Super Bowl Sunday. Chris here, Kevin there. How are you tonight, Kevin?
Okay. Just watched part of that quote unquote Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was a dud for 3/4.
It was, if you like defense and no offense, you would have enjoyed the first half of that game. But yeah, well, I'm not a super huge NFL fan, so I didn't really have any stake in it, so it didn't really matter to me who won or whatever. But
yeah, I'm not too into the NFL either, but I missed pretty much the whole first half and kind of turned it on not until the end of the third quarter, and then all of a sudden I seen a lot of points scored here in the late in the third and into the fourth there.
Yeah, everything happened late.
Yeah, it turned out to be a blowout by the end of the score, but the game really wasn't a blowout for most of it. So
yeah,
but so it's kind of a dud game there, and a couple unfortunate dud games for the Pats this weekend, wasn't it?
Well, can't really call them dud
games,
not duds,
but
just disappointing games.
Dud results, right?
Dud results for sure. Like the Friday night, they had it locked. They had it locked until halfway through the third period. Then all of a sudden, it was like, no.
The lock was pretty shoddy, I guess.
It was like a dollar store deadbolt, padlock or whatever.
Yeah,
one of those little luggage ones with the little key.
Yeah,
key works in everyone.
Yeah.
But
then Calgary just couldn't get any offense going until it just wasn't enough to get going there, and just came up short there. But and then you look at your scoreboard watching 2 right and Red Deer, and
gotta stop doing that.
I know, right? Moose Jaw Red Deer are playing on Saturday night, so it's like, oh man, one of those teams got to win. Like, that's brutal.
And of course, Red Deer does.
Yeah, you kind of, well, I guess, yeah, we're kind of like, well, I guess Moose Jaw is higher up in the standing, so let's let Moose Jaw win, because we've got to catch Red Deer before we can catch Moose Jaw, right? So, well, Red Deer wins, of course, and then, I mean, Red Deer's on a 3-game winning streak, so that's great news, of course, right? So, yeah, you look at the standings and Red Deer's 5-5 in their last 10, right? So like they're starting to pick up some steam actually here. The Moose
Just a
Jaws
little
kind of
bit.
Moose Jaws on a 2-game losing streak. They're 4-4, 1-1-1 in their last 10, so they're kind of struggling a little bit, but yeah, Pats are 3-5-2, so not great. Both
Nope.
all these teams are just
Trying to get in the playoffs and it's going
yeah,
the wrong way.
yeah, right. So I mean, you look at the rest of the standings. Since we're here already, you look at the top teams: PA, Everett, Penticton, Prince George. They're all like really rolling. Calgary's picked up some steam. They just went 4-0 on this little Eastern road swing. They're 7-2-1 in their past 10. Um, yeah, like anything else jump out off the page to you?
Not really, no. PA's clinched a playoff spot,
Yeah, first one.
which is not surprising because they're pretty much the top of the East, as most people know.
Yeah, right.
Um,
It's a little tighter in the West, so Everett hasn't clinched, even though they have more points than PA. So the bottom is a little, the floor of the West is much higher than the East, as we've mentioned before.
yes, 12th place in the West is has basically almost a playoff spot here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see too much else. Like Kamloops seems to be picking up some steam. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. They're in fourth place now. But yeah, that's kind of same old. Nothing's changed too much in the last couple of weeks here. Kind of just playing out the string here till the playoffs, and these bottom teams just fighting for their lives to get in, right?
or
So
not fighting.
yeah, it's kind of the same situation on the east or in the west. I mean, the Victoria's at 50 points in ninth, Spokane's at 51 in eighth, and then you got Portland and Tri City at 54. So it's kind of tight at the bottom there. One of
Yeah,
those teams
for
is
sure.
going to lose out, and it's kind of like the East. It's one unless Lethbridge gets on a roll here. One of these teams, the Regina Red Deer Moose Jaw, aren't going to make the playoffs. So it's kind
Yeah,
of
be on the outside looking in.
yeah. Other than that, it's kind of just seeding, right? It's
Brandon Saskatoon be battling for fifth. They probably want to get higher than that, but
yeah. I
they'll be
don't.
battling for fifth.
Oh, with
1 point
Calgary's little
apart.
run here,
Yeah.
Calgary's kind of locking into that fourth spot, which is yeah key. You kind of want to avoid PA, Medicinet, and Edmonton, even though Edmonton's kind of stumbled here lately, obviously with the loss to Regina, and then they lost to the Moose Jaw as well, but they're still a pretty good team. So,
Oh yeah, for
um,
sure.
but yeah, Brandon Saskatoon is kind of Calgary's pulled away from them a bit there, and yeah, so. But anyways, kind of move on to this game on Friday. Saskatoon in town. Um, yeah, like I said, kind of thought we had it locked down, but third period kind of happened, and yeah, it wasn't
They
meant to
tried to
be.
get defensive and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, you get that early goal in the third, and you're thinking 3-1, okay, but I mean, 19 minutes to hold a 3-1 lead is a long time. You
Oh
can't
yes.
you can't turn.
Especially a team like the Pats that aren't like a super strong third period team defensively.
Yeah,
Offensively, they seem to be okay, but defensively, they're not.
I mean, just in general, they're not the best defensive team, right? So,
That's true.
but I mean, I thought in both these games, kind of surprised that Schlunker played both, but man, he played real well in both. I thought.
So do I. Yeah.
Um, um, but yeah, and I know he just you get that third goal, and it's just it's unfortunate. But and talking to Brad after the game, and you look at both those goals in the third off the rush, right? And
Yep.
the one was posted in, like nothing you can do on that one.
Mhm.
The other one was a pretty good shot too, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. But I mean, they scored 3 5-on-5 goals, which is nice. Both power plays went over. They were both over 4, but really there was only 2 full power plays for both teams because the other two
Yeah,
got
lots of
split.
cancellations.
Yeah, they both got split.
Cancel
So
them out.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was a pretty even game. It was a fast paced game. It was a really good game though.
Yeah, it
Like
definitely was. Just they couldn't hang
entertaining.
on. Yeah,
Yeah, it was an entertaining game. You go to the rink and you see in a good game, right?
yeah.
Tough, tough to see him, lose out on that second point. I mean, like we said, that point, those points are huge right now. Like with
Every
Red Deer
point is
winning.
huge,
Yeah, right.
especially with this week upcoming. The points are huge.
I mean, not even just this week. I just
But
keep
this
looking
upcoming week, 5 games in like six,
a
7 days,
week.
whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, this, like we said, this schedule is heavy till the end of the
Oh yeah.
season. So, but yeah,
My
I
my
just,
biggest my biggest surprise was Evan Gardner didn't even dress for the game. They gave him
yeah,
a maintenance day, and they didn't even dress him. Like
yeah, they
that
brought
was
up
a
a guy
shock to
to
me.
brought up a guy to back up, and yeah, like Regina's seen both backups this weekend, and just couldn't take advantage of that, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, both backups are pretty good. Bud's
yeah,
not a bad goalie.
no,
Hesse or whatever, however you pronounce his name in Calgary, he's pretty good too. So
yeah, but yeah, it's
even though they only had 16 shots and they scored 3 goals on the 16 shots, but he made the saves that he needed to make the saves.
yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, he's got a 3.3 goals against, right? So he gives up 3, right? So
yeah,
that's scored. But okay, so the Saskatoon game, the Pew goal, whew, that was impressive. Got to talk about that
yes,
one.
nice shot.
Um, yeah, and you said it too. Dante said it on the broadcast when we went back and did the clips for the intro. Yeah, Bedard-esque, right? Like
Yeah,
short side, not much room there, and just a rocket. Like, I mean, this kid's 15. Like, wow. But yeah, that was impressive, to
oh
say the
yeah,
least.
definitely.
And then even you go to the second goal, it was, or no, that was the third goal, the Lancert goal. That was a real nice play. It was highlighted night, I believe, for Friday night.
I think
The
so.
the Lancert tic tac toe tap in.
Yeah, yeah,
That was beauty.
for sure.
And then even now you think about it, the Eglin goal. That was a great pass by Klassen, cross ice, or I mean 2-on-1 kind of thing, and Eglin like fanned on it though. Like he
Yeah,
barely got enough on it.
it almost looked like it flipped off his stick and hit the back of
Yeah.
his stick and went.
Yeah, like he a little lucky that he got enough wood on it to get it in the net, but yeah, no. So I mean, some nice offensive output there. And then yeah, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. You just couldn't get that second point. Right, you had you had the lead, and yeah, I mean, in overtime, I mean, Pats didn't really have anything in overtime that I can
Yeah,
recall.
yeah. It was only a minute and some seconds overtime, like
Yeah, right,
140,
140, right? So
and the Doyle defenseman gets the breakaway on in the
yeah,
overtime. There, it's yeah, whatever.
yeah, overtime's overtime. Like I don't fault anything. It's 3-on-3, and yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know what else you got from this game. I don't. I mean,
they continue wearing their alternate jerseys,
yeah,
which is something
that's
that's been odd. I don't know if it's odd or what, but they're definitely using the PPCLI jerseys a lot lately.
yeah. Like we mentioned that they wore them on that Alberta road trip, so 4 games in a row, and then yeah, come back and they're wearing the whites again here.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
weird.
interesting. Maybe we'll have to get Hooner on the pod here and see what his thinking is, because it seems like he picks the game, or picks the jerseys for the game. So
Yeah, it's weird that they wore the white ones on the road for the road trip, and they wore the white ones again on Friday at home. Because
because it's white at home now, though, right? So
they wore white on the road.
yeah, that's true. Because
So
that was after, yeah, because
yeah.
that was after Christmas.
Oh yeah. Doesn't seem
Yeah,
like there's any rhyme or reason now. There's no home or roads. It's just
yeah,
like
maybe.
get a hold of the other teams. Like, hey, you want to wear whatever color? Let me know. And
Who's what do you bring into town? We'll wear the other one.
well, Pats do have 4 jerseys, so
Yeah, exactly, right. So they didn't seem to wear the reds much in the first half.
no, not as much. I don't think.
as
Doesn't
last
seem
year,
like
right?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wore the blues a lot more in the first half, and now they seem to be wearing the white alternates quite a bit, like I said. So, but yeah, I never thought about that. I just thought, white's on the road, but yeah, interesting. I don't know. But yeah, okay. I guess we can move on to this Calgary game. This might be a shorter episode. Our
It's
interview,
definitely going to be a shorter episode.
yeah, only a couple games, couple losses, unfortunately, and the interview wasn't as long as some of them have been this year. But yeah, Calgary, you knew this game was going to be a little tougher. But they were on a road trip, so maybe you can capitalize on them. Coming off a nice comeback victory in Brandon. I think they were down like 3 goals or two or something, and they scored 3 in the third to
Yeah.
beat Brandon. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you go down early, you just couldn't come back, right?
Yeah. Tied it up twice.
And yeah, just
couldn't get it there.
Yeah. Somebody that stood out, of course, it was Julian Mays. He was all over the ice, a goal, an assist, and he probably should have had like at least one more goal. I mean, he missed one back door, and he had another good chance as well.
Yeah.
But of course, the guy that you trade away comes back to haunt you a bit. But I mean, on the other side,
penalty.
And yeah, he got under Bridgman's skin, and wasn't the greatest penalty to take there later in the game, wasn't it? Right, that was in the third, right? The Bridgman, or is it here? Bridgman.
Yeah, 12 minutes.
Yeah, 12 minutes in the third, right? So you're down. Yeah, you just scored, and then you take a penalty. So you just scored to make it a 4-3 game, but yeah, but you got the power play later. The one power play, unfortunately,
it was a delay of game.
So as Brad said, they had to call it. He was not impressed by the lack of power plays for the Pats. Calgary had 4, Pats had 1 on the delay of game.
But nothing really stood out as definite penalties either way.
No,
really. But,
no, I don't think there was anything egregious. Like, where was the call on that? Like. No, I agree with that. Like, I don't think they quote unquote missed anything bad. Like, so I yeah, it's unfortunate. You don't see many games where a team doesn't draw a penalty or 2, right? Like,
yeah,
sometimes
definitely, for sure.
Sometimes in like a blowout game when one team is overmatched the other team, and the other team, you're not going to draw a penalty right that way, right?
Yeah,
or draw a power play, right? When you're kind of overmatched, but. I mean, yeah, it's not like the Pats were not generating offense and stuff, but
well, technically, I don't think the Pats really did generate much offense.
Yeah, I guess
16 shots.
Yeah, 16 shots. I mean, you score again 3 goals, 5-on-5, which was nice. They've been relying on the power play a lot lately, and they didn't score any power play goals this weekend. But if they would have
had they scored a power play goal in both games, hey,
might have had 2 or 3 points instead of 1.
Exactly.
Yes. So, but it's but yeah, the Schultz goal. So about Pew on Friday night, the Schultz goal on Saturday. Ooh, that's impressive too, right? Yeah. Like the defenders would just houses on it.
They're both really impressive. They're both going to be really, really good at this level.
Yeah, Schultz just lifts a stick and has a quick little breakaway, goes backhand and buries it right. That was a beauty. So, but yeah, both these guys are going to be good. And jumping ahead to the Kohn interview, he mentions that the Minnesota scout for the Pats, he dropped Schultz and Pugh's name, and he's he kind of not sold him, but he these guys, obviously you heard of Bedard in Regina. Well, we got a couple guys that are going to be kind of the next guys, right? So, but yeah, that's nice to see them really starting to catch a stride here, score some goals here. Obviously, it's going to take them a bit. I don't want to say getting up to speed, but like just in and out of the lineup, going back and forth to the levels. Obviously, it's quite the ask, but
and pretty soon we probably won't see them here because Pat C's playoffs will be coming up shortly, and It'll be their focus, I'm sure.
That's going to be priority, I'd think too. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so speaking of offense, Rolson finally getting
Yay!
one. I know,
Finally.
Yeah,
Finally.
great to see a guy get his first, right? Like,
so awesome. So happy for him.
And it was a great goal too. Like, they get a little bit of a lucky bounce. Bear just went to dump it in, and it hit the ref maybe or the defenseman, and the defenseman lost the puck, and Bear jumps on it, and Rolson's going to the net, and Bear feeds him a great pass, right? Like, just oh, what a beauty, and he just tips it home. So
nice tip. Showed his hands. He scored some goals in the younger levels, so he knows what he's doing. It just finally happened.
Obviously, a little bit of a younger guy, still, on that fourth line kind of role, and going to take him some time to get some more offensive opportunity too, right? So,
especially when he's been in and out of the lineup the last little bit too.
Yeah, so. Especially now lately with guys healthy, guys are in and out of the lineup, right? So, and like even Bear, like he's only got 2 goals. Like he scores a second later in the game, right? So
yeah.
What did he have last year? He had a few last year.
I think he had 5.
5, right? So I mean, to only have 2 is kind of
5 early, and he didn't have much offense late in that season. Yeah. So hopefully he can get going and continue on.
Yeah, right. Add some depth scoring, right?
Exactly, yeah. Especially because, like we said, Schultz and Pugh probably be busy with the Pad C's coming up shortly. So
maybe then, the lines will be a little more consistent. Guys will be a little in the lineup a little more regularly, right? And then they can kind of get some continuity and go from there.
Maybe we'll see Ubel a couple times.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what to think about him yet. Like, he hasn't played much, right? So it's hard.
1 home game, 6 road games. It's kind of hard to really engage with the lack of eyeballs on him.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So Rolson and Bear scoring on Indigenous night. How good is that, right? Like how it just works out like that. Yeah.
Both were honored before the game with the opening ceremony face-off thing, and Moore from Calgary.
Okay.
That was kind of neat.
Okay, yeah, I missed opening face-off. I was late to this game, so I didn't realize Moore was doing it. So
yeah, Moore from Calgary.
Okay. But yeah, so I didn't roll. Rolson had Indigenous ties, but he does, and obviously Bear does, and he obviously helped design the jersey. I thought they were pretty good. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from this year's jersey, but last year's was pretty nice. So
last year's was way better, in my opinion. They were cool, but last year's was way better.
But I understand the design this year, and
for sure,
the beadwork style of the logo and stuff, and it looks good. But I really like last year's as well. So
it was very simple compared to last year's. Last year's that Star Blanket logo or the Star Blanket whole jersey and socks. That was cool.
Yeah. No, it looked good.
That one stood out.
Yeah, and I don't want to take anything away from this one because it was nice too.
Yeah,
and obviously different,
totally different look,
different style, different ideas behind it, right? Too.
Yep,
so
for sure.
Yeah, no, it was good. So, but yeah, it was just how funny it is that those guys score, right?
Yeah,
Rolson get his first on that night, so that's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I just couldn't find that marker to tie it up. Even get the second, an overtime loss, get a second point this weekend, and
that would have been huge.
2 points out of this weekend, I would have been happy with, right? Like, just one, but yeah,
because 2 points would have kept us within 2 points of Red Deer.
Mm-hmm.
So, still have 2 games in hand, but got to
win
those 2 games in hand,
right? The Saskatoon was the game in hand, right? Kind of because Red Deer didn't play Friday night.
Yeah.
And you only got 1, right? Like if you got to hang on, got 2 there, you even got, overtime, just what ifs, right? Could have had 3 points this weekend, right? Like that close to 3 points, but
that close to 2 points first because the Saskatoon did not love that goal in the third or the 3 minutes left there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah. Actually, so speaking of that, like Brad mentioned the goal late, the Mays goal late in the first. He's like, that one was just a killer because they always are. Like 20 seconds to go in the first. Like you give any period, you give up a goal that late. It's just,
last minute, first minute are the bad ones.
Yeah. Last couple minutes, first couple minutes, right? And just, no. But Yeah, what ifs, right? But I mean, looking back at this, like if the team doesn't make the playoffs, like you're gonna be humming and hawing over some of
Red
these.
Deer, Lethbridge,
Yeah,
those games, and
yeah,
the Saskatoon snatching the loss from the jaws of victory and
yep,
stuff. So yeah,
yeah. I know. I don't want to think about that yet, but
getting
yeah,
frustrating.
yeah,
Well, it's been
100%.
frustrating for the last few years, but
I know.
it's getting frustrating, especially when they were pretty good. They were pretty set, and now they're on the outside looking in.
I know, right? Like ever since the U.S. road trip, right? Like they've kind of been so up and down after that road trip. Not that they were like blowing the doors off before that, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, and like we said, his schedule coming up is heavy, right? You look at it next week, there's 4 during the week and the weekend, and then you got the Monday day game. So that's 5 in an actual week.
Yeah,
And then yeah, and you look at
and PA first,
yeah,
then Saskatoon,
then
like
Saskatoon.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I know, right? Like ugh, if you could have got Saskatoon first, then PA, kind of go all in on the Saskatoon game first, because you can beat them, right? Like you've played some close games with them,
Yep,
and
for sure.
then then whatever happens to PA, right? Like PA is going to be a tough one to get anything out of there, right? But
Yep, always
um,
is. Our
so yeah,
nosers the death
yeah,
trap for the Pats.
I know, especially lately, right? But
Been for a
yes,
long time.
yeah. But to do PA first and then Saskatoon second, it's going to be, hopefully whatever happens to PA, they can just move on and hopefully they can put a good effort into Saskatoon. Um,
Another good effort like they did against them Friday.
yeah,
They will get points if they play like that.
yeah, 100%. Um, and then then you're looking ahead to the weekend. It's home and home with Moose Jaw. Friday at home, Saturday.
Key 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 games.
I know,
That could
right?
be the
Like,
make or break part of the season.
right? Like if you sweep Moose Jaw, you're, whatever happens during the week, and then you get 4 points off Moose Jaw, like that'd be huge. But I mean, it's tough to sweep a home and home, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
But you can't lose 2. You cannot
No,
lose 2 to Moose Jaw.
no,
There's
gotta win at least one of those two.
yeah, you got to split at the bare minimum, right? You'd like
Yep.
to pick up more points than they do on the weekend to obviously gain some ground on them and whatever Red Deer does this weekend. But like, yeah,
Those would be really 4-point games.
oh, 100% they are. Yeah,
And then Monday,
yeah.
Swift Current. Another
Game you got to win. Like,
gotta win. Not a hope to win. Gotta win.
because there's another loss there. Like, what was it? Uh, January. When was it? We lost in Swift Current. Yeah,
Yep.
the 30th. You
Yep.
know, I mean, yeah. I mean, you like I said. I think after that week, like Swift Current's got 12 wins. Pats have 16. Like, is Swift
Yeah.
Current that much worse than Regina? Not a ton, right? Like we said, these are the 3 bottom teams in the league total,
Yep,
right?
Bruce.
Regina, Lethbridge, Swift Current. So, but yeah, I mean, it is Swift Current at home this time, so that's got to be a must win. So, but yeah, it's gonna a heavy week, 5 games. It's gonna be. We're gonna do a show Monday night after the Swift Current game, so we won't be out Sunday night. So we're just gonna include the Monday game. So it's gonna be. I don't think we're gonna have an interview that week, but we'll just talk about the 5 games. Maybe bring on Evan or something like that, and just chat about the 5 games and how this week this could be, like I said, a make or break week even.
Yeah.
For the
If they can get 6 points this week, I'd be extremely happy.
yeah.
If they get more, I would be ecstatic. If they get less, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, because right now, if you're not picking up that many points, you're not going to be making the playoffs, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
I mean, it is playoffs is over a month away, but it's do or die right now, right? You can't be
Yeah, there's
can't be
still
losing.
20 games left. That's 40 points available, but
Mhm.
you got to win those games to get those points. You don't win
Yeah.
those games, you don't get those points. You don't make the playoffs because they're out as of right now. So
Yeah,
got to gain
and
the
like
ground, get in the playoffs, and then go from there.
I know, because just like looking ahead to March, like you look at March, in the last 2 weeks of March, there's 2, 4, 6. There's 8 games in the last 2 weeks of March. and six of
Yeah.
them were on the road, right?
Oh, yeah.
So like if you're banking on points at that point, it's, if you're behind, if you're still in ninth, it's gonna be hard to gain ground
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point, right? Like you got to have a little bit of a buffer, like,
Yuppers.
and it's not like you look at March, it's Calgary, Medicine Hat, Lethbridge, PA, Moose Jaw, PA, Brandon, right? So yeah,
No real winnable games, like
yeah,
officially winnable games there.
well,
Those will be all tough games. No,
yeah,
but
yeah, no, 100%, yeah,
on paper, potentially winnable. Like
yeah,
they'll be all tough. Every single one of those games should be a tough game.
yeah,
So
right, yeah, like, yeah, it's gonna be tough those last 2 weeks. You gotta pick up some
get the
some
wins
points
now
now.
if they can.
Yeah,
Points now.
in the winnable games, like the ones that you should win, you gotta have those points. So,
Yipper.
but anyways, I think we've rambled about that long enough. Talked about the jerseys. I don't think there's really much else, right? Obviously, not a ton of news.
You were watching the auction. Who's went for the highest? I didn't get a chance to get on the auction, so I didn't buy one or anything.
Take a guess.
I'm gonna guess Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz was over 1,000. It was like 11.
You-
11.11.
Yeah, you said it was 11, 11, 11.
Yeah, and it ended that. And then
Okay.
Pew was like 875.
I think you said Bear was 1,000 or something close to 1,000 at one point in time. I think you said.
Yeah, I think it was.
I
up there too.
never got into the auction, so I never signed.
I
just to
literally
look at it.
logged in like 5 minutes to go. I was just like,
I forgot by the time I remembered it was already too late.
Yeah.
You were talking about the jerseys. I was like,
Pew was 800. Schultz was 11. Bear was 975. That's what it was.
975. It was
Yeah,
close to
Bear was-
1,000.
Yeah, and then the rest were like there was a lot like 400s. Like these got some pretty good bids.
Nice.
Brown 525.
Everybody get bought this time?
Yeah, they all sold. There was
Good.
multiple bids. Like
Nice.
there was 4 or 5 bids on everything by the looks of it. Like
That's
Lancers
good.
was only 325. Ubel's 325.
Really? Lancer was only 325.
Yeah,
Wow.
and there was Karimov only was 310, but everything else was like 400 plus. So
Nice. That's cool.
Rolson 432. Wagner didn't
Some
play.
random numbers.
450. So,
Nice.
but yeah, Fawcett 437, Moore 400. So
437.
yeah,
Just random numbers. Like Schultz 11, 11, 11.
yeah, but yeah, no, it was good. I think
That's
those
good.
did a lot better than the last ones. The
The
superhero nights.
ones.
Yeah, those ones
Yeah.
didn't do as well. But yeah, it's nice to see them do well. So because they are pretty nice, like we said. So
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah, anything else you got this week before we move on?
No, I think that's it. It's like this upcoming week they got to get some wins.
Yeah, like I said, it's key.
They need to
Key.
get at least 5 points. Hopefully 6.
Yeah,
But they need 5 for sure. They need to go 500 on this next 5 game strip here.
yeah. But like I said, it's gonna be tough. They got to bear down and got to find something here.
Maybe Connor Bear will be helpful.
Yeah, maybe some of these guys getting a couple goals and just
Get the juices going. Get them.
yeah. Because I mean,
Get
like
them in the lineup a little
the
bit more.
Calgary game again, it was despite the lack of shots, it was still a pretty exciting game, right? Like
It was fast. Like it was back
Yeah.
and forth and back and forth. Lots of action. Good scrap.
yeah.
So
Forgot about that.
yeah.
But yeah,
Moore
so,
versus Lodwick. Those
yeah,
kind
They
of
looked at each other
two
and
odd
just-
combatants.
yeah. They just looked at each other and went to. So I didn't see what happened before that, but like
No.
they both dropped the gloves and went at it. So
Yeah. Two guys I don't think you normally would see fighting anywhere. So it's kind of neat.
yeah.
If you like
Anyways.
the fighting. If you don't like the
Yeah.
fighting, well, it was bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that take on this show. So
Nope.
sorry. I mean, we don't. I mean, yeah, it is kids fighting, and but I mean, it is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, on to this interview, Jonas Kohn. So obviously, we didn't know much about him at all, right? Like, the guy out of the States, who knows, right? So we found an interview that he did. It was on YouTube. We Google him and we see this interview. So seemed like he was pretty comfortable in this interview. So we're like, all right, I think it should be all right. I mean, he seemed pretty comfortable. Isn't the longest interview as you can see, but yeah, I don't know. What did you think of the interview?
It was pretty good. He was very thoughtful in his answers, but they were very short.
Yeah.
Short and to the point, which, hey, like some guys aren't going to be like, aren't going to be Gabby like a certain backup goalie that was here and it's not here anymore.
Yeah, and I think I said to you that I think that's the unicorn, and I don't know if we're ever going to get that again.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. We could have probably talked another 20 minutes with him easily.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a good interview. It was nice for him to sit down with us and chit chat, even though it was short. It was good.
We're pleased to welcome Jonas Kohn of your Regina Pats. Welcome, Jonas.
Thanks for having me.
First off, Jonas, where were you born and raised?
I'm from Stillwater, Minnesota.
Stillwater.
Yep.
Were you born and raised there?
I was born in St. Paul.
St. Paul.
And I moved to Stillwater when I was about 5.
How far is Stillwater from St. Paul?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yep.
So it's just a little kind of suburb kind of.
Yep, just a little suburb outside of it. Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, growing up, you have any siblings?
I have a brother. I have a twin brother, actually.
Twin brother? Oh.
A twin?
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Identical twin?
No, not identical.
So who's older?
I am by 2 minutes.
Nice.
Nice.
He into sports? Play hockey too?
He played hockey until he was about 10, and then he was a football guy. So
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Got some size like you?
Yeah, he is. He's about 6'4", 250. So he's a lineman.
I was going to
so.
say lineman.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Where's he playing right now?
He's just playing. He's done. He's in school back in Minnesota. So yep.
Oh, nice. So when did you first start playing hockey?
Really early, when I was about 3.
Nice.
Yeah. So who got you kind of into skating? Your dad?
Yeah, my dad. Yep,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. He played college and then played pro a little bit, and he took me in early and got me going.
So did he? I mean, he had influence for you for hockey and both you guys, but did he like push you towards hockey, or was he one of those guys that do whatever you want to do kind of thing?
No, I mean, I don't think he forced it on me. He kind of just
maybe nudged you a bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but yeah, I mean, my love for the game was always there, and he always encouraged me to keep enjoying it and push harder to get better.
Yeah, I think Minnesota, probably out of all the states, is probably as crazy about hockey as Canada, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Did you play any other sports when you were younger?
I played lacrosse. I played until I was about 13.
Oh,
and then I
nice.
went full-time hockey. Yep.
Nice.
What kind of made the decision there? Was it a big decision? Like, I don't know which way to go? Or
I actually really enjoyed lacrosse, but it was just a lot of overlap, and I found myself kind of picking one or the other, and yeah.
So have you always played defense?
I have, yeah.
Ever
Always been a defenseman.
Ever strap on the pads and play goal at all?
When I was really young, I did. And I tried it out a little bit. Had a Carey Price poster in my room. I always looked up to him, but stuck with defense. Yeah.
Who's your favorite team growing up?
Oh, the Wild.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
I would say like Ryan Suter. When I was growing up, he was obviously a staple for the Wild, and he's obviously like one of their best defensemen. So I always looked up to him.
So now, who do you watch to like take some parts from their games?
I love how Moritz Seider plays. He's a big D man. Plays hard. He's really skilled too.
What's your favorite minor hockey memory?
Just like the state tournaments growing up. Pee Wee State Tournament, Bantam, we went every year pretty much because we had a really good team, and those were good memories.
Like how many teams were in a state tournament in Minnesota?
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So we don't know much about high school hockey in Minnesota, obviously, but so give us kind of a little bit of a rundown. Like you guys have your league, and then you do like district sectionals, and then you go to the tournament.
There's obviously the league, and then it's by class. So like the bigger schools are Class AA, and the smaller schools are Class A, and then it's set up by section. So there's in our section, it's just like all the teams within pretty much 15-20 minutes of us.
Okay.
And there's 9 or 10 teams in our section, and
yeah. So the high school league is just you just play in your section then kind of thing, or you travel other places?
Yeah, you travel everywhere else, but when it comes down to like playoffs, you go through your section, and then there's like seeding, and then there's like a play-in game for the lower seed teams, and
yeah, and then the tournament's usually at the Wild Arena, right?
The XL, yep.
Yeah. So your team made it there a couple times?
We made it my last year, my junior year. So we made it all the way to the state championship game, and it was pretty awesome. There's state championship game was about 21,000 people there, and
wow,
it was unreal. Sold out at XL. It was sweet.
What was that like?
It was unreal. I mean, I've never played in a rink obviously that big. Most people haven't, but
and then full too, right?
Yeah,
like,
it was packed. I mean, like it's not like it was all like Stillwater people too. It was people from everywhere, and all the scouts and everything. Everyone comes and travels down to the XL to watch the best hockey.
Nice. So when did you find out you were listed by the Pats?
I came to camp as a free agent, so I went through training camp and then went through preseason, and I got signed right before the regular season.
So how did you? Okay, well, with that question,
Yep.
how did you end up here in Regina to come to training camp? Did you get invited, or did you reach out yourself?
The Minnesota scout Ryan Rentoul had reached out to me earlier in the summer, and I was still kind of debating on USHL or WHL, and the opportunity came to come here, and I didn't pass up on it.
Nice.
Yep.
So did you have to kind of pick before you came here? Like, did you miss out on a USHL camp coming here kind of thing?
No, I went to like a main camp in the summer and didn't really make it, and they wanted me to go back and play high school again. So
okay.
I was just wanted to play junior hockey and try to kind of survey my options, and this was my best one.
Yeah. So what did you know about the CHL maybe before coming here?
I knew it was a great league. I mean, a lot of great players here. I didn't know a lot, but when I got here, the guys were great, really welcoming and everything. Yeah, so it was really good.
What did you know about the Pats before you got the phone call or got asked by Ryan Rentoul?
Yeah, well, everyone knows Bedard, obviously. So that's kind of my that's how I knew about the Pats, obviously. So, and then when I was talking to Ryan, he was talking about Maddox and Liam and how this is going to be a great opportunity to play here and to get a lot of exposure. So yeah.
Nice. And you got a little taste of the USHL last year, right?
Yep.
After high school,
high school, yep.
Yeah, you got a couple games in, and what was that experience like?
It was good. It was pretty similar to this. I moved to Sioux Falls and played a couple of games with them, and just kind of got my feet wet with junior hockey and kind of learned the ways and how it goes. So yeah, it was good.
So obviously with the NCAA rule change, that kind of opens up your opportunities.
Yeah.
Because you probably wouldn't have even had a thought coming to Regina if it wasn't like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So what was your welcome to the WHL moment?
I would say my first game when we played Mad Hat, and Bryce Pickford was coming down on me one-on-one, and I've never seen a guy skate so fast or be so skilled. Like, it was crazy. Yeah.
Did that play end up in a goal or not?
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Okay,
no, but I was just like, he was flying, and I was like, holy crap.
You look at him now; he's having an incredible season.
Yep.
Crazy.
What's your noticeable difference between high school hockey and junior hockey? What's the biggest difference other than the obvious speed?
Yeah, I mean the pace. I mean everyone's more mature. Obviously, the stick skills are a lot different. I mean, in high school there's a lot of 14, 15, 16-year-olds, and when you come here, it's obviously a lot older. So just a more mature game.
How long did it take you to feel comfortable at this level? Like a few games in?
Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable after a couple of games. I mean, obviously making the jump from high school was a big difference. So
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was a lot, but yeah, it slowly just got into it, and I mean the coaching staff helped me a lot, easing me into it too. So yep.
Are you still taking classes?
I am, yeah.
Grade 12. You're doing how was Pat school for you?
Pat school is really fun. Karen and Dwayne do a great job here, helping us out and everything. So yeah, it's been great.
It must be different going to a Pat school compared to actual high school.
Yeah, it is.
How many kids were in your school?
About 3,000. So yeah,
it's a massive school.
Yeah,
that's
big school. Yeah. So yeah, I was used to the big classroom setting and 30 kids a class. So
yeah.
I mean, I like it a lot. Just more personalized with the teachers. I get a lot more help here. So
that's good.
It's good.
Why do you wear number 3?
It was just the number that I got assigned with. I mean, it's a good number. I normally wear number 4, but obviously Colton wears that. So, but yeah, it's a good number.
That was going to be the next question.
Yeah.
Would you wear number 4 if you had the opportunity?
I would, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So after school's done, after hockey's done, what's something you could see yourself doing, down the road, as a career maybe?
It's the hard question to ask a young guy like that.
You're still young, yeah.
Yeah, with hockey over, I mean, I plan to obviously get a degree, a business degree, go to school. My dad is a financial advisor, so I kind of look up to him in that way, and kind of want to do the same thing as he does.
What's your favorite class in school?
I like history. It's really interesting, yeah.
Math isn't so hot?
No, I'm not. I'm not very good at math at all. No.
Do you have a billet brother?
I do, or like a roommate?
Yeah.
No, I'm by myself.
Oh, you're lucky.
Who are your billets? Give them the shout out.
Amy and Jeff Boucher, and then Paisley, Emmy, and Jackson.
Oh, yeah, three.
Yep, three little guys. Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice. So what did you know about Regina before you came here?
Not a ton.
Have you heard of it other than via the Pats?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, obviously, Bedard, but my dad has a couple friends that are from here.
Okay.
And that other kids that have played with their dads are from here. So yeah, they like obviously, and Ryan's here from here too. So yeah, I mean, I didn't know a lot, but it's been great.
You were playing against one of your teammates or your former teammates tonight, Blake Vanek. How
Yep.
was that? Did you actually get to meet him on the ice? And
Yeah, it's always fun to play against him, and we talked. Or we got a picture in warm-ups and
Nice.
talked to him after the game. So yeah, it's always good to see another Sawyer guy in the league.
So now that you're here, what's kind of surprised you about Regina and Saskatchewan?
Not a lot, honestly. I mean, it's pretty similar to Minnesota. Like, there's not really a lot. Just honestly, the one thing that caught me off guard was like there's all the speed cameras and stuff in town. Like, there's not like a ton of cops sitting around everywhere, but yeah, town's great. It's a lot really similar to Minnesota. Yep.
so when you're off season, like in summer, what do you do? Like,
I'm a big fisherman.
fisherman?
Yep. And then I love to play golf too, so I'll be out golfing in the morning and then trying to get out on the lake at night. So
nice.
yep.
Nice. What are you into for TV shows or movies?
I don't watch a ton of TV, but I've watched a couple of good shows on Netflix recently. Prison Break, Dexter. There's a couple other ones, but yeah, those are a few.
What about your music? What's your musical taste?
I like country and rap, a little bit of both. My girlfriend actually got me into country a lot recently, so I've been trying to get more into that. And all the guys obviously listen to a lot of country in the locker room and stuff too. So
A lot of country
seems to
around
be
here.
an answer for
Yeah.
a lot of guys.
What kind of car are you driving?
I drive a Ram pickup truck.
You fit right in Saskatchewan.
Yep.
Are you a cat or are you a dog person?
I'm a dog person. I have 2 dogs currently. Luna is a husky mix with Malamute, and Thor is a Newfoundland. So yeah,
Big dogs.
big dog. Yep.
So does the Malamute talk a lot?
Yep. She's always chirping and stuff, yipping around. Yep.
Nice.
Awesome. Any like superstitions pregame or maybe intermission kind of stuff?
I don't have a lot. I'm one of the early dressers in the locker room. Me and Jay Seglin and Ellis Miette, we get in there probably 30 minutes before warm-ups and put our stuff on, and then everyone else kind of trickles in. So that's probably my only one.
What's your favorite bus activity?
Probably just sitting around talking to the guys. I haven't really got into the poker or anything recently, but just hanging out with the guys. Obviously, try to pass the time quick. So.
The bus rides, there's been some long ones, obviously, going back to the States for yourself. Nothing like that in Minnesota. How's it been, all the bus rides?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. Back in Minnesota, it's always like at max an hour, and then we get here 18-hour drive to like Spokane or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, just trying to hang out with the guys, pass the time as quick as possible. That's what I've been trying to do.
So what did you think of the American crowds versus the Canadian crowds there when you went on that trip?
I thought it was great. The Seattle game was definitely the most wild crowd. They were booing us or whatever, and it was crazy, but it was a fun game, yeah.
So what's been your favorite road Western League barn so far?
Probably Edmonton. I mean, it's kind of hard not to like that rink. It's NHL rink, obviously, so
NHL,
it's huge, and
nice and new.
they pack it pretty good for a WHL game too. So yeah.
Nice.
Who's the best dressed teammate?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I think Ephraim has some good outfits. A lot of different suit combos. So yeah, I'll say him.
What's your go-to phone app? You unlock your phone and it's first thing.
TikTok. It's got to be TikTok. I find myself spending way too much time on that app.
Doom scroll.
Yep. Or Instagram Reels. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Favorite jerseys: the traditional blue and the whites, or the alternate red and whites?
I love the alternate reds and the whites too. Those are both sweet. Yeah, I'd probably say the reds are better in my opinion, though.
Oh, nice. Well, one last question for you. What does it mean for you to play for the Regina Pats?
Yeah, it means a lot. It means being a great teammate and being also a family member in this team. We're trying to bring the group closer. I think just trying to contribute with the boys. I mean, having hanging out with the boys a lot. Just trying to bring the group closer.
Nice.
Good. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jonas.
All right, wrap it up here. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. Kind of get out of here. It's like we said, we've kind of beat the drum. Need some points this week. It's gonna be.
What else are you gonna say though? Like what else can you say? Like
right, they're on the cusp of the playoffs. You gotta get some points to stay in.
They're on the cusp of making the playoffs. They're on the cusp of not making the playoffs. So it's like, I hope they do.
Of course,
but,
right?
Man,
I know
it's starting to. The light is starting to go out a little bit.
It's
it was shining nice
flicker.
and bright, and it's starting to flicker a little bit. It's like, is it gonna
dim,
burn out, or are we gonna
yeah.
tighten it back up?
I know, right? Like
gonna screw it back into the socket a little bit.
You know, like it's been a while. Obviously, like everybody knows, and this year, there was this raised expectations, right? So it's not. I don't think we're not expecting. Too much. I don't think of them to make.
Not
the
expecting to make the playoffs and then have a first round upset or anything like that.
Yeah,
just
like
make
if they
the playoffs.
make the playoffs, we know they're going to be on the first round, right? Like,
play 4 games, lucky
5.
maybe get the 5th,
right?
But man, it'd be so nice for them to get to the playoffs, just to say
Just
they
get
did.
it. Yeah, right.
Have a little bit of experience there for next year for the younger guys, and for the older guys, let them have one more
kick of the
can kind of thing, right? So they need to pull up their socks, like my mom would say. She was like, "Pull up your socks."
Yeah, just yeah, for sure. But yeah, so with that, we'll get out of here. It won't be a show until Monday night. Might be a longer one there. We'll see what happens after this heavy week. But yeah, well, have a good night, folks, and we'll see you at the rink.
Take it easy.